Okay, fine. What we had seen in the last class. So what do you mean by cloud? Can you give me a reply in chat? What is the purpose of using cloud? So if you want to define a cloud in a single sentence, how did you say? Can anyone please respond me? Have you remembered or not? Good evening. I asked what do you mean by cloud? So cloud is an interconnection of computers. Yeah, it's a large group of computers, right? Yeah. So what is then we had seen about 6 key properties of cloud computing from Google's perspective. That is, cloud computing is user-centric, task-centric, and it is powerful, accessible, intelligent, and programmable. Okay, and the evolution of cloud computing starts with the client-server architecture, then peer-to-peer architecture. So then it comes the distributed environment, right? So after the distributed computing booms, we started collaboration of resources, collaboration of work by combining all the resources used in the cloud. So to do so, first we need to enlist our computer with the group, right? And we had seen about architecture of cloud. So here, for the user has to interact with the cloud by using the user interface. That through that interface, we are giving the request, right? So that request goes to the system management. System management analysis that request and passes that to the provisioning services. That is, what is the service required by the user will be analyzed, and then it carves out that particular request in the cloud, and using that web application, it processes that request and return the result to the user, right? And the main purpose of cloud computing is data storage, because here we have multiple third-party servers are interconnected. So definitely the large amount of capacity of storage is available in the cloud. Okay, actually it is virtually connected, but in the user sense, it will be act as a static location. And we had seen about the advantages and disadvantages. Advantages in the sense financially it is very cheaper, and in the security in the sense our data are duplicated because it redistributes the data in multiple machines. So if one machine goes offline, we can able to access your informations without any interrupt. And then advantage for developers, and we had seen advantages of end users. So developer in the sense how it is useful for the developer. So here we can able to store large amount of data. We have large processing power, and we can able to analyze the data. Okay, end user in the sense, say the main point is losing of data. If the system crashes, we will not lose the data because it is replicated in many machines. And there are so many advantages of cloud computing: lower cost, improve the performance, infrastructure, IT infrastructure is also lower cost, maintenance issue is also lower. Okay, and lower software cost. That means we need not installing and maintaining those programs in our system. It is automatically run in the cloud itself, and if there is any upgrades of the software, that is also done automatically. Okay, and the software updates, increased computing power. Okay, data safety, data storage capacity. There are so many advantages. What can you tell any one disadvantages of cloud computing? We have seen some disadvantages of cloud computing, right? Can anyone say any one disadvantage? If you want to use the cloud, what is the important thing required on the user side? So everything is available in the cloud. We do not yes, internet connection. So if you have the internet connection, you can make avail of all the resources available in the cloud. Super. Any one disadvantage? Sometimes it can be slow. Okay. If you have low speed connections, you will not be able to download the documents properly. Okay. Sometimes the few some cloud computing applications have minimal amount of features. Okay. Latency in the sense what? Might not be secure. Okay, right. Any other? So actually in advantage we said security is there because data are replicated. Here again you are telling security is not there. So what is the controversy here? Chance of unauthorized users can able to access the cloud and destroys your information. Okay, so that cloud loss, if the cloud losses your data, you are screwed. That is, we don't save that information locally. Okay, it is stored in the cloud only. It is replicated in the cloud only. We have not stored that locally. Sometimes there is maybe a losses of data. Okay, and some of the cloud computing as data breach. Some of the cloud computing companies we had seen, the major one is Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and IBM. Other than that, there are so many smaller companies also launched their web applications. Hmm. I have not shared my screen yet because I'm just uh, giving you the, that is, I'm just recalling that what we had seen in the last class. Okay, if I show my screen, from the screen itself, you will be telling the answers, right? Yeah. And finally, we had seen about the cloud services. What do you mean by cloud service? What's the definition of cloud service? Service offered by the cloud. Okay, it's called the cloud service. So cloud services also will be having some advantages. And who are all the benefits of cloud computing, and who are all the people we are people they does not use that cloud computing. Okay, this is what we had seen in the last class. Okay, so in today's class we are going to see about developing cloud services. One second, I will share my screen. You tell me whether it is visible to you. Is my screen visible to you? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So hope it's visible, right? So uh, our second unit is developing cloud services. So why develop web-based application? What is the need to develop an web-based applications? Okay, because actually IT department needs much um, improvement. That means they need more power, they need more resources. So each and every computing power resources, if they want to buy, means definitely the budget will goes. That is, it will increase the budget a lot. Okay, so to reduce that, we can use web-based applications. Okay, so if the IT needs increases, that means if they want to add the capacity of memory, if they want to increase their computing power, if they want to increase their data storage, so if they increase on their own, means definitely the cost will rises. So to avoid that, we can use a web-based application. Okay. So here cloud services is considered in the form of centralized web-based applications. That means that is easier in the easy manner, and cost in the sense it will be very cheaper to manage individual copies of similar software installed. That is, these advantages are we have seen in the first unit itself, that points are repeated here. So it is very cheaper financially, it is very cheaper, and it is very easier to manage the software installed, because it is not actually installed on a particular PC. Okay, upgrading that software is also not required. The main advantage of using cloud services is it is useful for the smaller business to the large business. So it is not a dedicated, so it will not provide service only for the small business, not only for the large business. Okay. And then the another advantages is mainly avoids the cost of purchasing expensive hardware. So we need not purchase an hardware, even a software. Okay. So it reduces that cost also. And then another advantages. So if the small companies do not have the staff, resources, hardware or budget to develop and maintain their own applications, so here if they use web-based applications, all these will be available in the cloud itself. So they just connect with the cloud to avail these resources. Okay. And then lot to be gained by investing in cloud services development. So other the advantages that we had seen, many number of advantages than the disadvantages. So all will be able to gain by using this cloud services. If you combine the power of the cloud with your lower software purchase and management cost, so that will be availed, that will be used by the cloud. And here also cloud services also have some advantages and disadvantages. Advantages, the first one is economy of scale. So these points are repeated, guys. Okay, I'm just here, it is very cheaper and reliable, more reliable applications, and we can able to utilize the full resources of the cloud. Okay, that is, we can avail the full resources without requiring a investment. Okay, and one to many model means, so here we can able to purchase copies of software programs for the desktop. Otherwise, some cloud services will provide you the software for the free of cost. Some cloud service will provide the software for rented. That is based on the user basis. That is how much you are using that applications. Based on that, they will get the amount from the user. And there is if it's more of a subscription model than the asset purchase. That means, so we need not able to purchase that software, we just subscribe that model. That is, we just use that model, and based on that we will provide the amount. So no, that is, it's provide you the less upfront investment and more predictably monthly expense stream. Another advantages for the IT departments, definitely easy to manage. Okay, so using this cloud service, they will manage from the central location rather than individual sites or workstations. And automatic scaling means adding more and more computing resources as more users task the system. And rapid provisioning means advantages of quickly outfitting users with the software they need. So scaling means what? Extending. Okay, so we can easily extend our computing resources. So if you want more number of computing powers means you can extend your computing resources. Okay, and also it provides a rapid provisioning. And this cloud service will provide you more storage space as well as the bandwidth from different companies, so that it is easy for the companies to just add the virtual server to the cloud. And it's lot easier than purchasing, installing and configuring. Okay, everything is available in the cloud. We need not purchase that software, we need not install that software and configure it. We just, it's a tool, it's like a tool, we can just use the tool to increase our computing power. And for the developers, how this cloud service will be used is, it is easier to upgrade your cloud application, and we can quickly and easily update it by upgrading the centralized application. We can easily update it, and with a cloud service, single chance affects every user running the applications. That means greatly reduces the developers workload. And as disadvantages, how is it secure? So definitely there may be a loss of data with the cloud hosted applications, and computing host goes offline means we can able to access your information if it is there. Sometimes there is a chance of losing the data. Okay, so they have given an example. Sometimes the cloud service may go in a wrong thing. That is, in Amazon EC2 service suffered a massive outage on February 15, 2008. Okay, so there they have lost large amount of data in the cloud, that is Amazon EC2 cloud. Okay, so sometimes there can then they can be a loss of information will occur because of unauthorized hackers. Okay, so for clients expecting a safe and secure platform, and the platform can go down and data disappear is somewhat rude awakening. And if the company relies on third party cloud, so all the data in the cloud will be at risk, right? So because if they are acquiring the third party cloud, so it is not safe to hold the confidential information in the cloud. Okay, so some hacker can able to access that information and given that information to the some other company. So this is an advantage. Okay, so same advantages and disadvantages of cloud computing and cloud service is same. Okay, so here they have mentioning some of the advantages and disadvantages that what we had seen in the first unit itself. Okay, and then coming to the types of cloud services, it is divided into infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. So which can be represented in a short form as IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. So first we will see about software as a service. That is, we can call this as on demand software. On demand means what? Whenever it is required, whenever you required a software, it will that software will avail to the user. Okay, that is called as on demand software. So it is a software in which applications are hosted by the cloud provider. And then user can able to access these applications with the help of internet connection and the web browser. So through web browser, user is and requesting the cloud service to provide that software. And the characteristics of PaaS is, sorry, it is SaaS. So it is managed by the central location. So central location can be called as a remote server, and we can access that through the over the internet. And users are not responsible for hardware and software updates because those things are updated automatically. We need not update individually. Okay. So we have to the pay for that software you have used based on the usage. So if how much usage you have to pay for that. So these are some of the cloud services which provide you this software as a service. Big Commerce, Google Apps, Salesforce, Dropbox, Zendex, Cisco Web EX, etc. And infrastructure as a service, it can also be called as hardware as a service. That is, here they will this cloud service provider will provide you the software. Here they will provide you the hardware to increase our computing power. So if you want to run that application which requires more computing power, so using this infrastructure as a service, they will provide you the hardware. Okay, so these are the some of the examples of cloud service which provide you the hardware as a service. And characteristics in the sense, the resources are available as a service which is highly scalable, flexible and dynamic, and it is a GUI and API based access. GUI means graphical user interface, and application programming interface, and it is automated administrative task. If you are requesting, it is automatically allocated to that particular user. So this is infrastructure as a service. Next one is platform as a service. Platform in the sense, so what do you mean by platform? Computing platform means what? That is where your applications are running. Okay, so here it provides you the platform, its operating system. Okay, so it provide you the platform to run, develop, test and manage your applications. Okay, so this pass characteristics are it is accessible to various users and it integrates with web services and databases, builds on virtualization technology. So resources can be easily scaled up or down as per the organization's need. And it also supports multiple languages and frameworks. That means what? We need not worry about what is the operating system, what is the compactability. So we can the first unit we had seen no. So we need not worry about the platform. We need not worry about the data compactability. We not worry about the languages used, frameworks used. Okay, so it provides an ability to auto scale. Based on that, it automatically changes everything to the user. Okay, so these are the examples of cloud services which provide you the platform as a service. That is AWS Elastic, Beanstalk, Windows Azure, Heroku, etc. So these are the three main things, that is types of cloud service. So providing software as a service, providing the hardware as a service, and platform as a service. Clear? Are you all able to follow? And next, what do you mean by web services? So that is user is providing the request to the web server. Web server will using the web server, it will find the response of that request and send back that response to the browser. Okay, so sending request and sending the response, that is called as web services. Providing some information over the internet is called as web services. Okay, so application that operates over a network is called as web services. So actually web service is an API that can be accessed over the internet, and the service is then executed on a remote system. Remote system is considered as a server system. Okay, and the developers can exploit shared functionality over the internet. So examples of this is mashups, which is created by the Google Maps API. So here data is given by the developer, and where the engine that creates the map itself is provided by the Google. Okay, and the developer does not have to code or serve a map application. The only thing he can do is hook into this Google's web API. Okay, so advantages of using web services are it is faster learner applications, it reduces the storage and bandwidth demands. So as I told earlier, what is it on demand computing? On demand computing packages computer resources as a metered service. So what do you mean by this metered service? Like we have meter in our home which gives you the usage of electricity, and based on that we have to, that is we will pay for that, right? So here also on demand computing will work as a metered service for the public. That is public can able to use this get the services, and based on that services they used they have to pay. Okay, so they can be a company or they can be a clients. And companies in the sense they have large demand peaks followed by much lower normal usage periods. That means for a particular period of time they need a large demand, means they need not purchase that machines or storage. Okay, so they can make use of this on demand computing. Okay, so the company pays more for their peak usage of peak usage, that means based on that usage they have to pay. Okay, So when their peak ends, that means if they do not need for a time means they need not pay for that. As client means on demand computing services essentially use these services as off-site virtual service. So instead of investing in their own physical infrastructure, instead of buying that infrastructure, they just operate on a pay as you go plan with the cloud services provider. So use and pay. That is the concept of on demand computing. Clear? And discovering cloud development services and tools. So first one is the tool is provided by the Amazon, so which is Elastic Compute Cloud, also known as EC2. So this EC2 is provided by the Amazon. Cloud service is provided by the Amazon. Okay. So as you know, this is a cloud service. So this is a commercial web service that allows the developers as well as the companies to rent capacity on Amazon's proprietary cloud of service. So they can make use of the cloud of service from the Amazon's as a rent to rent. Okay. And which happens to be the one of it is the biggest server farms in the world, and it is scalable deployment of application is enabled by the EC2. That means what? We can let the customers, based on the customer's request, we can able to enlarge, or sometimes we can able to reduce that number of scalability. Okay. And thus the customers can able to create, launch and terminate the server instances on demand. So that it is called as elastic. If you want, we can extend. If you don't want, we can reduce. Okay. So that we are calling this as elastic compute cloud. And three sizes of virtual servers: small, large and extra large. Small will provide you the 1.7 GB of memory, 160 GB of storage, and virtual 32-bit core processor. If you are availing large means, so 7.5 GB, 850 GB of storage, 64-bit virtual core processor, and extra large provides you the 15 GB memory, 1.7 terabyte of storage, and 4 virtual 64-bit core processor. So these are the three different types of virtual servers provided by the Amazon. So which is called as EC2. What do you mean by EC2? Elastic Compute Cloud. Why it is elastic? So customer can easily enlarge or reduced based on the demand. Okay. So this EC2 is part of Amazon Web Service. So it offers set of offerings which provides developers with direct access to the Amazon software and machines. And so the main work of this is we can by tapping into the computing power, Amazon has already constructed developers can build reliable, powerful and low cost web based applications using this. Okay. So that means by acquiring the computing power of the Amazon, developers can able to build their reliable web-based applications, reliable, more powerful, and low-cost web-based applications. And Amazon also provides the cloud and developers. They pay only for the computing power, and the most popular cloud computing service now is AWS. You all know that. And then Amazon claims a market of more than 330. There is 330,000 customers, a combination of developers, startups, and established companies. So the customers can be a single client, or they can be a normal developer or startup company, or they can be a enterprise. There is established companies also there. So next comes the Google App Engine. So Google, this is also very familiar cloud service. We are using that in our daily life, right? So it enables developers to build their own web-based applications. So we can able to utilize the same infrastructure that powers Google's powerful applications. It's fully integrated application environment. So we can easily build, easy to maintain, and easy to scale an application. Okay. So all the thing we have to do is we develop your application and upload it into the App Engine Cloud. Okay. So we can use this Google API for developing our web-based applications. Okay. And this application is also robust. And features of using this Google App Engine is it is dynamic web serving and it supports all common web technologies, persistent storage, automatic scaling, load balancing, and APIs for authenticating users and sending email using Google accounts. So these are the features of Google App Engine. And next comes the IBM. IBM's cloud service is called as Blue Cloud. Okay, this is on demand service. That means if you are using this cloud service, we need to pay for the usage. One second. Okay, sorry for the interrupt. My screen visible, right? Shall I continue? Is my screen visible? Yeah, okay. So IBM's cloud service is called as Blue Cloud, which is an on-demand service. So which enables the enterprise to distribute their computing needs across globally. And so this IBM Blue Cloud offers Express Advantage suite. That means what are this advantage? That advantage includes data backup, recovery, email continuity and archiving, data security, functionality, and some of more data intensive processes handled by the IT department. Okay. And it is easy to that is to manage the cloud hardware. IBM also provides an open source workload scheduling. Who raised your hand? You have any doubt? 6019. Who is that? Any doubt? Okay. So to manage the cloud hardware, IBM provides some open source workload scheduling software called Hadoop. So this is a very important hardware that is open source software. So which is based on the map reduce software used by the Google in its offering. And it also includes Power VM and Zen virtualization tools along with the IBM's. Tivoli data center management software. Okay. So like another important cloud service is salesforce.com. So this is best development service, cloud development service for mainly for the sales management software. Okay. And it also leader in cloud computing development. This very famous sales management cloud service. Okay. And the company's computing architecture is dubbed from the force.com, and pricing in the sense per login basis we have to pay. Okay. So per login basis, supplementing force.com is app exchange directory of web-based applications, and app exchange applications developers can use this app exchange applications which is uploaded by the others. They can able to share their applications, they can able to publish some of their private applications, etc. And this app exchange library is completely free, and also this can be a this you can able, if you want you can purchase or licensed. And this completely a sales related application. Okay. So companies can use this force.com platform to develop any type of applications, and then many small businesses have already jumped on to this force.com bandwagon. Okay, so this has complete future of sales management software. Other than that, actually we had seen Amazon service, Google App Engine, IBM, Salesforce. All these four are very famous cloud development services. Other than that, there is 3 Tera, Tengen, Cohesive Flexible Technologies Cloud Service, Giant, and Mozo. So these are also here cloud service development tools available. And so 3 Tera offers the App Logic Grid operating system and also the Cloudware architecture for on-demand computing. And Tengen provides you the platform for developers to build scalable web-based applications. And Cohesive Flexible Technologies provide you the Elastic Server on-demand virtual server platform. And Johan delivers accelerator scalable on-demand infrastructure for the developers as well as the connector suite of easy web applications for small businesses. And Mozo also provides an enterprise level cloud hosting service with automatic scaling. So other than that, Nirvanix, SkyTap, Strike Iron, these are also the cloud services. So Nirvanix provide you the cloud storage platform for developers, okay, as well as Nirvanix web services, which provides you the file management and also common operations via the standard based API. And SkyTab provides the virtual lab on demand well based automation solution and easy to configure lab environments. They enable the developers to build and configure lab environments and pre configured virtual machines. And Strike Iron offers Iron Cloud based platform for delivery of web services, along with various live data service. Developers can integrate into their own applications with this Iron Cloud. Okay. So in second unit, it's fully we had seen about advantages and disadvantages of cloud service, and types of cloud service in the sense infrastructure, platform, and then software. Other than that, on demand computing is there, and web services is there. And the companies which provide you the cloud services are Amazon, Google App Engine, IBM, Salesforce.com. Other than that, these are all small companies which provide you the cloud services in various manner. Okay. So have you understand this? You able to follow? Shall I move on to the third one? Any doubt up to this? Any doubt in this chapter? Do you have any queries? Am I audible? Why no reply? Okay, it's clear, right? So I will move on to the third unit. Hope my screen is visible. Is that visible? Okay. Cloud computing for everyone. That means cloud computing can be availed by the family members. Cloud computing for the community, that is it's availed for the collaboration purpose, that is group of peoples. Okay. So in third unit, we are going to see about cloud computing usage for different environment. Okay. So cloud computing for family, and then cloud computing for community. All the topics in both the topic are almost same. So I don't want to spend time for the family. So if I am taking for this cloud computing for community, you can write the same thing for the family also. Okay. So cloud computing across the community. That is, so if you want to make a group, that is, if you want to work along with a group of people, means what is the first thing important? You want to work for a project as a group. Okay. Will you able to work individually? If it is a group project, definitely we need to communicate with other persons, right? Okay, because tasks are splitted. Everyone have to be communicated. So the key components of community collaboration is communication. So communication in the sense, actually, with just communication அப்படின்றது is very easy to hear, but actually it is very tough because there may be lot of uh, problems will occur during the communication only. If the communication is not proper, definitely the problems will rise. Okay. So if you want to communicate your activities, communicate means definitely you have to be free, and then outside of your normal work and home activities, you have to be free, then only we can able to work for the community. Okay, other than your uh, office work, if you want to do some group activities, other than your office work, if you want to do some group activities, means definitely we have to spend additional time for additional time out of your normal work as well as with the home activities. Okay. So here, if you want to do community work, definitely you can't use your office hours as well as the home time. So to avoid that problem, we can go for the cloud computing. So these services are provided by some of the companies like there is Gmail, which is by the Google, and Microsoft Windows Live Hotmail is by Microsoft, and Yahoo Mail. So through mail you can able to make a communication. Okay, so these programs can be accessed from any computer connected to the internet. That is, it is not specific to a particular place. You can able to access this mail usage from anywhere. Okay, at any place when you are connected with the internet. Okay, we can able to communicate. So using this mail, we can send and view the mail messages. We can receive the messages at workplace, at home. It's not necessary you have to spend a particular time period for the community. Like we are working for a office or for a home. Okay. At any place, we can able to retrieve the messages through this services. So it is a unique web-based email account just for community communications, and you should not confuse personal emails from those involving the community activities. And collaborating on schedules. So collaborating on schedule in the sense if you want to communicate with multiple individuals or if you want to communicate for families means we can use this collaborating on schedules. That is, in WhatsApp we'll be having a group. Okay, so if you want to communicate within that group, that if you want to send some messages within that group means we will use this collaborating groups. Okay, so here some of the collaborating groups are sports team, community organization, school events, some community event. Okay, so the only thing is we need to trying to line up who's free and who is not on a given evening takes a lot of effort. That is, if you are sending the messages, if they are free or not, we need to find that. Okay. Before scheduling, you should be aware of that. And collaborating on schedules, the first thing is sports team schedules. That means uh, in your family, four members are in different sports. Okay, so all the four members are in different events, so they have to schedule their exercises, they have to schedule their activities, they have to schedule their meetings, everything in a cloud. Okay, so for that you can use this sports the use this collaborating on schedules technique. Okay, so each and everything we will not be able to remember, so you can use this scheduling. So the best way to schedule is, so for our schedule, we will use a calendar tool. So calendar tool, this calendar tool is provided by Google as well as Yahoo and Calendar Hub. There are so many scheduled application and tools are available. So here they have mentioned only few. In fourth unit, we will see different types of calendar tools available. Okay, so collaborating on schedules to schedule your work. There are so many cloud services available. One of the cloud services calendar, so which is provided by different companies. Okay, you need not to create a calendar. Here you just make use of the calendar to schedule your activities. That's it. Okay, so here dedicated sports team website builders is also there, and this website offers tools for specifically for sports teams, home pages complete with schedule, roster, player profiles, box scores, and the like. And then most of the services even design your site using your team colors and logo also. And some of them are web-based applications like which provides you the scheduling application is e-teams. So this is the website of e-teams and league athletics and league lineup and team snap. So these are all the web-based applications which provide you all these options. What options? So they are specifically designed for scheduling your sports activities. E-teams, league athletics, league lineup, team snap. These are all cloud services specifically dedicated for your sports. And this diagram is a Lakeville Baseball Association created this schedule. Actually, in a calendar, they have created this using the calendar app. And coming to the school schedules, you all know very well about the school schedules. Nowadays, everything will be given in the group. Okay, so they are mostly they are using the WhatsApp group for sending all the students' activities. Okay, so here also we can keep track of various school schedules like homework, assignments, and then teacher can post their progress. Okay, that means the teacher will create the calendar and make the link of that calendar as a public to the parents. Okay, so only thing is the parent has to connect with the internet to access this link. So easily we can find out whether your child has missed any homework or not, any activities, school events, everything will be listed in the schedules. So even schedules and management. So the schedule can be managed easily. Uh, so here some of the cloud services. Z Zvents is a web search engine for local events, and another event management software is Service U. Is also another event management software, and Event U is also another event management software. So which provides you to upload your event schedule in the database, and you can find out what's happening in the coming days and weeks. We can easily remember. Okay, we can make a reminder of schedule so we will not miss that events, right? Okay, so you can register your public events, any type of events you can register in the database by using any one of this applications. So this is a simple local events online with Z events website. And collaborating on group projects and events. So community groups often have a lot on their plates. That means what? If you want to make a group for a particular event, means definitely it is a hectic one. Okay, so we need to find whether they are free. Okay, so each and every person in the group have to be allotted some work regarding that events. Okay, so if you are these are all some difficulties. If you are difficulties you are facing to work on the group, that means you have to schedule the fundraiser. That means you have to allocate some people to print up the banner or flyers. Okay, and some we have to allocate some people in charge of recruiting members. Okay, so these things are very tough to maintain. So if you are using a web based application, all this can become easy. So and then collaborating on to-do list. So this is our old type traditional applications. That is, we can make actually most of the people have the habit of listing the things they have to do for the weekend, and once they have finished one by one, they will make the checklist. Okay, so like this to-do list application will provide you. So one of the to-do list application in the cloud services blah blah list. So the website for that blablalist.com. Adhe madri, we have Remember the Milk is also to-do list application, Dada list, to-do list, and Woo to do. Okay, these are all the some of the web-based applications which provide you the collaborating on to-do list. Okay, and collaborating on task management. It's actually managing the task is more complex one. Okay, if you are using a web-based applications, we can it lets you to manage the multiple pieces and parts of large projects as very simple manner. Okay, some of the applications which provide you the task management is High Task and Zoho Planner. So, so using this web-based applications, it will make more complicated projects as very simple. And so project management, we can use Basecamp and then Gopal and web-based applications. Okay. So using these applications, group member can easily access the application online from their own computers and they can update the project with their own individual progress. And coming to the event management, collaborating on event management, if you are conducting a big event or a concert or a conference means there are you have a whole new set of challenges to face. So what are the things you need to do? We have to manage the task involved in, we need to putting together the event, and we need to handle attendee registration, event marketing, ticket sales, etc. So it's a that is we need to put more effort, somewhat is more effort for this event or a concert or conference. Somewhat it will be reduced if you are using a web-based management tools. Okay. So if you are using a web-based management applications, the cloud host everything you need to schedule, market your events, as well as handle registration, payment, and other important tasks. So for example, when you create an online event calendar, attendees just create a calendar and pass that link to the website, means attendees whoever is interested can just sign up their events. Okay. And online registration and offline registration, so we can offer the online registration, online payment, so they can able to manage the request of hotel rooms, airline flights, car rentals. So everything we can able to do in the online itself. Okay. And check in attendees live on site, notebook PC with internet connection. With by if they are having the internet connection, they can easily do all these activities in a simple manner. Okay. So some of the tasks for event management is really complex, like budget management. Okay, so we need to provide a robust applications for maintaining this budget management functions, and the cloud services which provide you this is Cvent, Register, REG Online, and View Central. So these are all the web-based applications which provide you the budget management functions. Okay, so here are these three are not free applications. You have to pay for the usage. And event management applications also maintains the basic event marketing also, because if you want to do an event means definitely marketing is required. So without marketing it will not reach to all the peoples. Okay, so definitely if you are conducting an event, marketing is very important task. So we need to promote your community events if you want to go beyond the basis. Okay, so for to promote that event, we can create a brochure or flyer to announce your event. So we can, there is for this process, we can include all the group members in the community. Okay. And sometimes it can be difficult in pre-cloud days, because if you are using a cloud means it will be easy to communicate with group members, but it is very difficult in the pre-cloud days. So for this communication, we are using Google Docs to create a brochure, okay, or to create your piece and make it available online for everyone to see and comment on. There is once it is created, we can share that with the community group, so everyone can see. They can give the comment on that browser. Okay. So this is collaborating on event marketing. And some of the sites which provide you this event marketing are Z events. So this can be used, this application, you can use it for post announcement of your community events. And you may also use Facebook, MySpace to promote your event online. Otherwise, you can also post the pictures of the event in Flickr. It is www.flickr.com. So it's all possible because of the cloud. And collaborating on budget, in the sense if it is a small or larger event, definitely cost required. So the community events, the costs are often managed by the group of people. Okay, and each and everyone is responsible for the specific operation or group of operations. If it is a simple events, you can collaborate on your budget using this web-based programs like Google Spreadsheets is enough if it is a small event. Suppose um, this Google Formula, you have just create a private spreadsheet, and then you can give some authorization to some of the members who is responsible for the budget, and then start adding data online. Okay, so if everything is finished, entering the numbers is finished means group member is responsible for the entire budget. Okay. Suppose if it is a larger or complex events, so you can use the accounting applications like salesforce.com app exchange for creating the budget. Okay. So if it is simple one, you can use Google spreadsheet. If it is a larger one, you can use a salesforce.com or the app exchange application. Okay. So it is relatively low priced and very attractive asset for most cash strapped community groups. It's clear? I just give you a 1 minute break. I come back soon. Okay, you just wait for a minute. Okay. So so far we had seen about cloud computing for the community. Okay. The same thing you can write it for the family also. Okay. Any doubts so far? Will you able to follow? Okay. So next we are going to see about cloud computing for the corporation. Corporation means in the sense companies. Okay. So how this collaboration, how this cloud computing is used by the companies. So if business have been some of the earlier adapters of cloud computing. So even the company can be a larger or it can be a smaller. If they use the cloud computing, definitely they will save the cost, and productivity enhancement is done. Okay, they can easily manage their projects, they can collaborate their documents, presentations, and they can manage the whole enterprise, provide contacts and schedules, etc. if they are using the cloud computing. Okay, so cloud computing makes the companies to do more with the limited budgets. So they can able to use all the resources within a small budget. Okay, so web-based applications have proven a boon for commuters and road warriors. So here, instead of tied to documents and applications hosted in a single office computer, here everything is hosted in the cloud. So at any place, at anywhere, we can able to access that information. So these are things that we had seen in the first unit itself. So this is the base. So based on that, they will give some of the ways that the companies and the employees of the companies how they are using that cloud computing for their purpose. Okay, so they use the cloud computing for managing the schedules. That is event meetings. They can able to schedule their meetings, office meetings, project meetings. For everything, they can use the cloud. Okay, so suppose if the manager wants to conduct a meeting means first thing is they have to find whether all the peoples are available for that particular period of time. Okay, so if they are not available and meeting is conducted with no people means definitely no point. Okay, so for scheduling their events, we can the best way to use this is web based application. So how they will make this process works means first they will create a schedule meeting, and then um, that link will be given to all the employees, and that within that link they can enter their available time. Okay, so based on the available time entered by the meeting members, using this application, they will find the maximum number of people can attend on a particular period of time. So it will find out the maximum number of available time of a people based on this applications. Okay. So the main thing scheduling means definitely the applications used here is a calendar. So for a period of time, they will use a calendar for scheduling the meeting. Okay. So, web-based scheduling programs let you schedule both in-person meetings as well as the teleconferences with the attendees, and you are not limited to just those peoples located in your office. That is nowadays we are conducting a meeting. It is not required all the people in the same room. Okay, they can be in different rooms. They can be in different state or different countries. Okay. So for managing the schedules, they can use Google Calendar, Yahoo Calendar, or else they can use Appointment Quest. That is Google Calendar, Yahoo Calendar provide you the basic functionalities. uh, this appointment quest, hit appoint, schedule book. So these applications provide you the more advanced automatic scheduling features. That means here I told you no. So using the applications, we can find the maximum number of people can attend by the data given in the schedule list. Okay. So for this features will be available in this applications. Some of the applications will be free, some applications we need to pay for the use. And first one is managing schedule, second one is managing contact list. So how to maintain the contact list? So this is mainly used by the sales people. They have to deal with the lot of contact sales people. So it's not only is their address book as well. If they are having the normal notebook, they can't able to maintain this. Okay. So all the contact list informations will be stored in the cloud. Whenever it is necessary, they will follow up the calls from the cloud itself. The only thing is they need the internet. Okay. So it is very difficult to maintain in a single place. So salespeople will move from one place to another place frequently. So they can't able to take up that informations okay, along with them. So if they are storing that contact list in the cloud, definitely it will be useful for them. So the problem is given in the previous slide. The solution for that is the CRM application. Some of the cloud provide you this application called customer relationship management application. So this application provides you the that is tailored to the needs of busy salesperson, and this provide you the features such as activity scheduling, appointment reminders, email templates, etc. And web-based applications which provide you the CRM activities, big contacts, high rise, and market leading salesforce.com. And these applications provide the additional functions of large sales departments, expense account management, sales activity reports, and various team management features. So this web-based application can be a simple or it can be a complex one. So based on that need, we can avail whether it is we need a simple one means you can use simple one or you can access the complex one. So we can also able to customize the program automatically, okay, by using these applications. And so imagine that a salesperson is on the road for traveling, and then they stayed in the hotel, and just they will if they have the internet connection, they will open that mail and makes a communication with the customer. Need not wait for the person to come to home or come to the office to make a contact with the people. So that's is provided by the web based applications. The same points is repeated here. So the key is that everything is stored and managed in the cloud, and the sales manager can able to access the important contact information from anywhere at any time, and all you need is the internet connection. This is the important thing. So first, managing the schedules, and for the managing the contacts, and we can easily manage the projects, and we can collaborating the reports. Okay, so we can easily able to create a report. So because each and everything has to be reported to the office. So if it is a collaboration report, we can easily create by using a web-based application. Okay. So for that, we can use again. We can use Google Docs. If it is simple, you can use this Google Docs, or we can also use a Zoho Writer application for this purpose. Or else we can also use a word processor, because Google Docs, for example, encompasses word processing, spreadsheet, and presentation functions. And the Zoho Suite app is there, so which includes word processing, spreadsheet, and presentation functions as Google. And here, Zoho Suite is very easy to handle. Okay, so most of the projects starts with the team leader who creates a new document online, and giving a bit of some sort of content and style template, and the leader then assigns a section of the report to appropriate individuals, and that individual has to provide that document. Okay, so they have to create the section of that particular report, and then finally it has to given it to the team leader. So once the individuals complete their report, the project leader has to look out the document reported given by that individuals, and they have to consolidate all the reports, and final reports will be given to the next stage. And collaborating on marketing materials is also another important benefits used by this cloud enabled collaboration. And here that is we are combining different departments to provide this option. Okay, so it is not based on a particular department. So online purchase needs participation from marketing, product, technical staff. Okay, so creating materials is the best approach by using the web-based applications. And then collaboration on expense reports. So if it is an expense reports, definitely expense means what? In a, if on a company you are spending some amount for a company means we have to provide a report for that amount spent. Okay, so that report is called as expense report. So expense report can be created by using any of the accounting applications. And so once the report is submitted, we need to get the approval for that report. Okay. So another benefit of web-based expense management. So expense report is managed by the expense management application. So here we can quickly and ensure that all employees can follow the company rules and regulations. Based on that, we can create that expense report. So the applications which is used for creating this expense report is Concur, Expensible, Expense Point, Time Consultant. These are the applications which is specifically used for creating this expense report. Same as for the budget. So the points are repeated here. The only thing is, so here to create a budget, Google Sheets is used if it is simple. And to maintain collaboration on financial statements, also we can use Host Consolidator. And for the presentations, you can go use Google Presentation. Okay. Can use PowerPoint features, Google Suite. And other than that, Prezo, Zoho Show is also available for presentations. And presenting on the road in a sense is you can give your present anywhere without taking it with you. That means what? If you are working for your for the presentation in the office means you need not be in the office while presenting. Okay, it is not required nowadays. Okay. For that, go Zoho Show can use this application for presentation. Okay, like Microsoft Teams. There are so many applications, cloud applications is available for presentation. We can set up many options like read only. Okay, and another application is Cisco WebEx. So this also supports meetings and Microsoft or the Microsoft Office live meeting. And so all these applications provide you to give the presentations on the road. Presentation on the road means what? At any place, at anywhere, we can able to present our information. Okay. Same as accessing the documents on the road means, so we can able, if the document is hosted on the cloud, we can able to access that information from anywhere. The only thing is you have to protect your document by providing the username and password. Okay. So the same points. So have you understand that? Collaborate this cloud computing for everyone in the sense cloud computing for the family, cloud computing for the community, cloud computing for the corporation. Okay, so how it is useful for the community, how it is useful for the family, and how it is useful for the corporation. Okay. So main thing is scheduling, managing the financial things. Okay. Presentations on the road. There are so many things we had seen in the third unit. Okay. It's clear? Please, if you have any doubt, please let me know. Okay, fine. Thank you. So I'm stopping here. You can leave the meet. Okay. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, 10 to 1, you're having class tomorrow, right? Okay. Please join the class without fail. You have the PDF, right? Cloud computing PDF. You got the cloud computing PDF. The same points I have given in the PPT. Okay. The notes are almost same only. You don't have the book or you don't have the PDF of cloud computing. No. I have taken the attendance from the meeting itself. You need not specifically given the attendance. Mm. Okay. I shared the yesterday I shared chapter that is unit 1 notes. I definitely share unit 2 and 3 now. For tomorrow's class, can you come prepared for these 2 units? That was at least you just go through these 2 units and come for the tomorrow's class. Okay? Is that fine for you? Definitely, I will ask the questions, then only I will start the class. Okay. Don't have the options of attachment. Yesterday I shared because my network had a problem, right? So I shared my PPT. I told you to open that. Have you attended yesterday? I saw this name, right? So in chat, it is not showing the attachment option for me. Yeah, I shared first unit only yesterday. Yes, I am trying. It is not showing the attachment here. No, it is not showing the attachment link here. Um, will you able to see that attachment link in your chat box? No. Yesterday it's there, but today it is not showing that attachment option. Okay, let me try tomorrow. Okay. If possible, I will share it tomorrow. But today I will not be able to share. Share to that particular mail now, all the people can get. Yesterday it showed, but today it is denied. I think it is not showing to me. Tomorrow we will see tomorrow. Okay. Do you have WhatsApp group for this? Okay, let me try tomorrow. If it is not possible, we'll make some other option. Okay. Thank you all, guys. So meet you all tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Bye. Thank you. Good night.